Okay, let's talk about the future. Because by 2026, our relationship with AI is going to look completely different. And I'm not just talking about getting slightly better tools. This is about a fundamental upgrade to our own capabilities. We are right on the edge of becoming the augmented human. So, think about this for a second. Your next big project, your next job, you're not going to be starting it alone. Instead, you'll show up with a whole personalized, super specialized digital team that's already at your command. This isn't science fiction anymore. This is the new reality of personal augmentation. And that idea, augmentation, that's the thread that connects every single trend we're about to dive into. You see, AI is evolving from this thing we use on a computer into an integrated extension of who we are and what we can do. And this quote from Cody Schneider just hits the nail on the head. It completely reframes how we should think about work. It's not about the software a company gives you anymore. It's about the personal AI stack that you build and bring with you. This idea of the equipped employee, that is the secret to becoming literally 100 times more effective. So, where does this all start? Well, the first huge shift is in how we create our own tools. We're all about to get the keys to our own personal software factory, and it's going to live right in our pocket. The engine that powers this whole revolution is something called vibe coding. This just completely obliterates the barrier of traditional programming. Forget learning lines of code. If you can describe an idea, you can now build a real application. It's all about your intent, your vibe, not your technical skill. And because of that, the whole process becomes ridiculously simple. You just describe an idea, maybe a step count challenge with your friends where the loser has to buy dinner. The AI builds the app right there, and boom, it's ready to use and share in an instant. And this flow works just as well for a fun little side project as it does for a serious custom business tool. But look, creating an app is only half the battle, right? Getting it out to people is the other part, and that's also being totally revolutionized. We're moving away from the walled gardens, the big app stores with all their gatekeepers, and into this open world of mini app ecosystems. This means your creations get built-in distribution from day one, inside the platforms people are already using. So, once you have your own tools, the next level is to get them working for you, automatically. This is the point where we shift from being just a creator to being an orchestrator, basically managing our own team of AI agents. This totally changes your role. You're not just a user anymore. You're a manager, an agent manager. Think of it like having your own digital chief of staff. You set the high-level goals, and your team of specialized agents goes out and executes all the complex stuff, only looping you back in for the big approvals. Let's make this real. Imagine your goal is to launch a brand new coffee brand completely from scratch. Now, instead of you having to tackle dozens of different tasks one by one, you just give that one high-level goal to your agent manager. And then your team of agents just explodes into action all at the same time. One is generating the entire brand strategy. Another is designing logos and color palettes. A third is cutting a promotional video, while others are drafting website copy and creating marketing assets. It's a complete creative workflow, all running in parallel. So, the time it takes to go from that one little idea to having a full, comprehensive brand identity package? 5 minutes. This isn't just a small speed bump. It's a total phase shift in what productivity even means. But of course, going fast is useless if the final product looks terrible, right? And that brings us to the next piece of the puzzle, which makes sure that everything we build with AI also looks and feels incredible. Welcome to the world of vibe design. This means that good, high-quality design is no longer some expensive, time-consuming luxury. With these new AI-powered tools, we can take a rough sketch, like a crude wireframe, and turn it into a polished, beautiful, functional interface with just a single prompt. It means great design just becomes the baseline for everything. Now, when you start to combine these trends, the personal app creation, the automated agent teams, and that high-quality design by default, something truly remarkable starts to happen. The individual basically becomes a fully capable, self-contained team of one. You can think of it as your personal augmentation stack. You've got your custom software that you built, you've got the marketplaces to distribute it, you've got your automated team to execute the work, a creative engine to generate the assets, and a built-in designer, making sure everything looks top-notch. And that right there brings us to the single most important takeaway in all of this. The future of AI in our lives isn't about replacing people. It's about radical empowerment. It's about equipping every single one of us with the kind of capabilities that, until now, required an entire organization to achieve.
So, with this new reality coming up fast, the focus really shifts to, okay, how do I prepare for this? Well, here is a clear, practical path you can follow to begin your own augmentation journey, and you can start today. The key is to start small. Don't try to master everything at once. Just find one tedious, repetitive task in your life and see if an AI agent can automate it. Go try a vibe coding platform to build one super simple tool. Automate one tiny piece of your creative work. The real magic isn't in doing it all overnight, but in making these small improvements every single week. That compounding effect is what will build your personal AI stack over time.
Ultimately, all of these trends point to one very clear conclusion. We are entering an era of unprecedented individual power. The tools to create, to automate, and to scale are becoming accessible to absolutely everyone. The capabilities of an entire company will soon fit right inside your pocket. Which leaves us with the only question that really matters.